Greetings. This is Coach Veronica Marie, and I'm here to help you live a healthier and a happier life. Today, we're talking about understanding the way you influence the world around you, specifically in relationships. We all have been in spaces where things haven't been going well, or some need wasn't met, or some desire was not fulfilled within the relationship. And I want you to call to mind a time when that happened. What did you do? More than likely, you began to move in contraction, you felt negative, and then you probably complained. There's nothing wrong with complaining. There's nothing wrong with making your needs known or desires known. But notice what happened after that. Let's say the person did not accommodate the need or the desire or the request. What happened then? Usually, you felt contracted, negative, which would lead to more complaining. After a while, you would tire your own self out with complaining and also wear the emotional layer of the relationship very thin. What can be done? One of the things I think is important is to assess how important is this thing that you're asking? Is the person actually able to meet it? If they are not, what are you prepared to do? Is it something that you can create for yourself? Is it something you can reduce in importance? Do you need to exit the relationship? What is it that you need to do? Because one thing we can't do is stay in a negative space and move ourselves into complaining because you will get the exact opposite of what you want. The more you complain, the more abrasive the energy becomes. Now, I'm not saying that your needs are not valid. You definitely need to talk about them. But how? One of the ways that people usually either forget or they never knew it at all, one of the ways of approaching people is with your influence. What can influence the scenario such that the person is softer and more open? Complaining causes hardness. But what are some ways I can influence this positively? So that may take a little bit of self exploration. Let's say you want quality time, but you're complaining that you aren't getting quality time. So then, if you even get quality time, there may be some resentment building in your partner because the quality time was not internally motivated. It's okay to say, I want more quality time. I would like more time with you. But how else could you do it? You could understand how the quality time is being impacted by negative energies in your relationship and heal those. A lot of times people are not spending quality time because there's a lot of unresolved energy. Maybe you want more attention. What are the things that have hindered attention from happening? Did it ever happen? Lastly, there's your power of influence through your sensual gate, your pleasure, your feminine energy. What about you is appealing? What about you is inviting to you, but also to your partner? What do they feel is appealing? What is inviting? As you become softer or more appealing, more attractive, you could be more likely to create the scenario you're attempting to create. Now, we're not talking about emotional manipulation. What we are talking about is shifting the environment within your connection so that it becomes more pleasant. You have the power to do that. A phrase came to me through my coach recently as he was teaching. He said, bring your lover to you. What are the ways you can bring your lover to you? Not demand that they come, not fuss that they aren't coming, right? But what is the appeal, the attraction mechanism that is in your power within your relationship? It's a good question. And if you're not in a relationship, it's a perfect time to enhance this within yourself. What do people usually say about you in terms of attraction? What attracts people? What do they like about you? What do they enjoy about you? Now, there's some times where your partner may not see what is attractive or appealing because of the pain history that you have together. That does happen. So in this case, I would go back to the part where I said healing is necessary. But in small cases where there isn't a significant amount of pain, you can exert your power of influence. I leave you with a question just to self reflect, do some self study. What is appealing about you naturally? Not what do you put on to be appealing, but what is naturally appealing to you? Sink into that, embody yourself, get comfortable in your skin. And then, secondarily, what does your partner find appealing? See if you want to do any or all of those things or none. This is Coach Veronica Marie. I'm here to help you live a healthy and a happy life. One-on-one coaching is available on my website at veronicamarie.com. I also have some ebooks there for your enjoyment, so have a look at those. I'm also on YouTube at Coach Veronica Marie. You can find me even on Instagram and TikTok. Just depends on what kind of social media content you enjoy consuming. That's it for today. Talk soon.